You know, we don't normally let anybody come on this show who was born anywhere south of Gateshead. But we've made an exception this time. We invited this man to come in 2008, and he came, and he did all right, if you like that sort of thing. And he's been sending begging letters ever since then, asking to come back, because basically he wants to talk like what us Georgies do. And I've tried to explain to him that all you do is you take a word, and whatever the vowel is in that word, you just chuck that one away and choose any other one. And that's the way we talk. But he still hasn't got it because he comes from Doncaster. I knew you'd be upset about that. But he's coming on anyway, so give him a great, well, not a great, I mean, just, well, you can do what you like, really. I've never liked him. But he's very funny, and he can sing like a bird. Would you please welcome, all the way from Yorkshire, Mr. Steve Womack.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Billy, for those kind words. It's great to be back. In fact, they do say that genius and the gift to entertain does skip a generation, and I once saw Billy's dad, and he was brilliant. I'm telling you that. Anyway, it's great to be back here once again, 6 years later. I think most of the people that saw me 6 years are dead now. So, but it's just a wonderful place, wonderful atmosphere, great atmosphere backstage. So many celebrities, so few sexual harassment cases. It's just not real. They're all wandering around going, what happened to me then? I'm sure I must have done something at some point. And I can't, I mean, I'm all right. I was once accused of having sex with a woman while she was asleep. But in my defence, she wasn't asleep when I started. So probably got away with that. But it really is, I mean, it's a theatre you're all proud of, I know that, the home of Linda's Farn, and I love it. I've had the name of this theatre embroidered onto all my towels at home, and I'm going to get my bathrobe done very shortly. But also I find that as I grow older, I've become more politically aware, and I've recently joined a group of people that support the plight of Chinese political dissidents who are in prison for their beliefs. And we believe that when you kiss somebody, the release of that kiss is symbolic of the release of one Chinese prisoner. And I've written a song about this. It's called I Want to Kiss You for China. And what? Well, you heartless Geordie bastards, that's all right. It's me trying to change the world, and this... Well, anyway, so what else has happened in the last 6 years? Oh, divorce. Mine. I'm talking about anybody else's here that I've managed to keep out the papers. But I think what happens with it is whoever said, till death us do part, when they said that, you were only expected to live till you were 40. You know, and we've got to put up with it for the rest of us bloody lives. I mean, in my case, it wasn't some cataclysmic event, you know, it was little tiny things. You see, you've got me started now. It was little tiny things like that chipped away at that marital wall, and mostly my fault. I mean, I own up to them. We've not been married long, and I was sitting on the settee pruning some walnuts, and she came in, she said, can you notice anything different about me? I said, you've had your hair done? No. You've got a new dress? No. Shoes? No. I said, I don't know then. She said, I'm wearing a gas mask. But, and another thing. I mean, I'm not proud of this, but on my sister's 40th, our family, you know, likes a little bit to drink. There's some Geordie in us somewhere, and we'd all had the friends round, and we just got hammered. Everybody. I mean, my nephew had fallen asleep on the settee. And as I say, I'm not proud of it, but I went into the kitchen. I got a big razor and a felt tip pen, and I shaved his eyebrows off, and I drew a willy on his forehead. And to this day, I am haunted by the looks of disgust on the faces of my sister and my wife looking down into his cot, you know. I mean, and sometimes, you know, there's a time to just keep your mouth shut, isn't there? I'd even made an effort, I made a real effort. I went to the supermarket. I pushed the trolley round the supermarket. I spotted this big bottle of vodka. You know them big ones you get in pubs and you put pennies in them? And 50 quid. I thought, I'm having that. And I sneaked it into the trolley underneath a box of cornflakes. But it didn't work. She said, put it back. Come on, you're saving up. Put it back. And I thought, right, I'll put it back. And I did. 4 aisles later, she's putting all this Estee Lauder and Canal number 5 into the... I said, what are you doing? 60, 70 quid's worth received. She said, that's to make me look beautiful. I said, what do you think the vodka was for? Anyway, so this is a song. Actually, I wrote this song way before it applied to me, but it's a terribly morbid song to finish off my contribution here. But I am that way inclined, really. I'm just looking for a plectrum, in case you worried, down there. Because I have recently become more political, and I've joined a group of people that support the plight of North Koreans who do not share the opulence of their southern brethren. And their basic diet consists of carbohydrates, salads, liquids, and they're deprived of the basic fats that a human body needs to flourish. And we throw so many of those fats away in so many different ways through hotels, cruise ships. And I think we should be able to harness and package those fats and get them over to that country. And I've written a song about this. It's called A Little Fat for Korea. I'm just wasting my time, aren't I? So, thanks ever so much for coming along and supporting this once again. It's a tremendous event, and I will leave you on this thoroughly morbid song about breaking up, really. It's called You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly. And no, it's not. No, it is a don't be waiting for the laughs in this, because there aren't any. It's called I Thought We Touched, and thank you very much. Just like the rose that fell upon the cold stone floor, you lost your warmth for me, I lost so much more. My gallant knight fell to your pawn before the game could start. I thought we touched, but we were miles apart. The race to be with you was all I knew. Your crowded passions thrown from passing trains. I too have kissed the stranger, felt the wind rush, seen the token heart. I thought we touched, we were miles apart. And oh, look into my eyes, she cries, no cold and empty, they can offer you no lies, no painted promises, no prize, no stolen work of art. To say we touched, though we were miles apart. I found the space, you gave the time, we shared the dream. We traded traces of our lives, although it seems we never joined, we never gave, we never shared, we never touched. I thought we touched, we never touched. So I light another candle by an open door. The flame is tortured, then it's lost, just like a love that breathes no more. I hold the fragrance of your memory like a poison dart. I thought we touched, but we were miles apart. And oh, look into my eyes, she cries, though cold and empty, they could offer you no lies, no painted promises, no prize, no stolen work of art. To say we touched, though we were miles apart. I thought we touched, I thought we touched,